What's up, everybody? So today I wanted to talk about the impact that social media has on others and how you could use social media for positive, right? And motivation. In my little short time that I've had the shop open and, a little bit more attention has been paid to my shop and myself, I've really focused on being a positive role model in my community, right? I've always wanted to, put it out there that you could do a lot more positive and grow and build with your community and do for others at the same time doing for yourself. And it's a lot easier to, hold your head up high because you're technically going about it the right way, right? From the very beginning, I've always wanted people to know, hey, look, I'm successful at what I'm doing, but it's not because it was just all me, right? It's because I have a great group of people that I work with that have bought into my vision and have put in the same amount of effort that I have to grow the brand. Now, in that, because of the limited resources that we had when we started, it kind of feels like, we climbed Mount Everest, so to speak, and are at the top of the mountain, just literally beating our chest saying, I made it, right? Every single day, tons of times at the shop, like almost 4 or 5 times a day at least, someone comes up to me and says, hey Jay, thank you. Because of you, I'm doing this, or because of you, I'm doing that, or I'm into sneakers, or I'm trying to help other people, right? And, I don't do it with the expectation of someone's gonna reward me down the road for doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But every once in a while, someone will make a really nice gesture that's like definitely not expected. And I wanted to talk about one of those specific gestures. A couple days ago, I get a box. And we get a lot of packages at the shop, mainly shoes, right? So I open up this box and there's like no label. There's 2 shoe boxes in there and there's no labels on it, but there's a letter attached. And it's from a guy by the name of Tim Edwards. His IG is Dope Flow Timbo. And I gotta admit, this guy is crazy. I wouldn't even think somebody would even look at what we're doing and see like the motivation, or let alone be motivated to say, you know what, I want to do something for this person and they need to let it be, like they need to know, right? So Tim wrote me this letter and I'm gonna read some of it to you guys, right? Because this is just like, this is crazy, this is dope, and it's really humbling. And it starts it off and it says, Dear Jaysse, it's amazing how there is someone in the world who could be just like you. No matter how abnormal or weird someone may be, there is some equally as weird or as abnormal somewhere in the world. An example, you're a weirdo. Why? Because you care for people. In today's society, it's considered weird to be a caring individual. You love doing for people as much as you love shoes, and I feel the same way as well. I used to wake up every day trying to figure out what's my purpose on this earth, praying to God that He would give me a sign. One day, I stumbled across videos of your story on Just Win's channel. Soon after, I realized that my purpose in life is not to become the famous rapper or celebrity athlete, but that my purpose is simply to work to make other people's lives better. And he goes on to tell me a little bit more about, how my story and my life has impacted his and motivated him to do more stuff for others. And, you know, a little bit further down, he goes, a lot of people don't give credit where credit is due. And a lot of people don't have the heart to tell someone that they idolize them. I'm not. You're not only an idol of mine, but you saved my life in many ways. And he goes on to tell me that he's currently scrambling up a few bucks to make it out to the shop in September for his birthday. And he wants to be able to, you know, have a minute to talk with me about some of the ideas that he has. And Tim, if you're watching, bro, I got nothing but time for you, man. I'll tell you what, if you can make it out here, bro, like, I definitely would love to repay this, you know, kind act of generosity that you've shown here to me this previous week, right? And then it's kind of crazy because you wrote, like, Tim wrote, like, P.S. I hope you enjoy these kicks. He gave me 2 pairs of sneakers. He goes, now I know they're not heaters, even though I think they're dope. Like, bro, you knocked them out the park. He says, I know you love the Air Max 1 model. And he said, I put a lot of thought into creating these, but he goes, it's kind of difficult to find something for the ultimate hype beast. To find something that I may or may not have. He says, hopefully you enjoy them. And I'm going to tell you, Tim, like, I have been just trying to figure out for the last few days, like, how do I even acknowledge what you did for me? And a simple Instagram or Facebook post to me wasn't enough. Like, this had to go on YouTube. I am more than happy to help you with what it is you want to know as far as how to grow a brand. Just because of your willingness and ability to just ignore, like, maybe being turned down, right? Like, I get hundreds of messages and emails and phone calls, and I don't have time for all of it. But you, my friend, you got my ear, you got my time of day. I just want to show these off, right? Man, like, I'm blown away, like, legit blown away. Everybody knows I'm an Air Max head. Everybody knows I'm a Mets fan. Everybody knows I'm a Knicks fan. And you come to me with 2 pairs of Nike IDs with, you know, those famous New York colors, different materials, inverted colors, like, bro, this is crazy, man. Like, I'm, like, shocked. Like, this wasn't cheap to do, man. And then, like, want to think it out. I'm pretty sure you had to go through, like, you probably went through a couple different variations of changing colors and textures, and man, I'm truly humbled, bro. I look forward to your visit in September, man. If you need anything, just holler at me, man. Like, I've talked to you a little bit already through Instagram and stuff, and I'm just really humbled, man. So I got me here. I mean, they're Nike IDs, but we're gonna name them. You know, we got New York Knicks Air Max 1, right? And it's all leathered out, blue uppers, orange mids, like the blue and orange midsole uppers, white midsoles, blue bottoms, New York blue bottoms, and then we got New York Mets Air Max 1, and it looks like it's mesh, like mesh uppers with a little bit of leather, blue laces, orange bottoms, which, man, this is crazy, bro. Like, I'm blown away. I think I'm probably gonna wear one, and then the other one, you know, I've befriended a couple of people that are with the Mets organization, and I know it's gonna sound kind of whack, but I might ask one of these guys to sign it for me, because you're right, like, it is hard to look around and say, well, what can I get a guy just so he could, you know, and I wasn't expecting, and I hope this doesn't open the floodgates, because that's not my intention here. Like, I just wanted to acknowledge Tim. Tim told me that he wants to, I mean, I gotta grab my phone because it's in, I don't wanna, like, Tim told me He's like, let me find it here. Hold on. I sent him a picture and I said, yo, I'm blown away by this. And he goes, you know, that's the impact you've had on my life. You deserve it. I instantly asked, what do I owe you for these? He replies with, you owe me nothing. I just want to learn and build a relationship from you and your crew. I don't need someone to feed me fish. I just need someone to teach me how to fish. And bro, like, I might not be the best fisherman in the world, but we gonna learn together, man. And I'm thankful, and like I said, I look forward to your visit in September. Hopefully I could teach you a couple or help you learn a couple things that maybe can impact what it is that you're trying to do in life, man. So Tim, again, thank you. I'm going to show a little bit of B-roll of these. You truly didn't have to, man, and I definitely owe you one or two. So I look forward to your visit, man. I'll talk to you soon. Much love.